But it also has brought us the part of the night where Mike has no idea what the hell is going on, and that is the Wisey Chronicle. So, James, if you would please, the Chronicle, sir.
Michael,
why was that not the one for episode 69?
Because tonight is the 69th Wisey Translator.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So it is incumbent upon me to give James the first name in the 69th Translator. By the way, it's getting that name the entire night. Bruh. And James, your first name in tonight's Wisey Translator. And I would like some insight as to why this decision was made. Your first name in tonight's Translator is Myles Garrett.
I mean, we talked about him for almost 30 minutes at the top of the show. Again, what can we really say now that we didn't bring up very early on in the, in the hat trick during the first part of the show? All the respect in the world for the guy. Again, it's going to be extremely, extremely interesting to see, first of all, how the contract breaks down when those numbers come out, and then the reports that may come out about who blinked. And if it turns out that Garrett blinked and the Browns threw extra money and called his bluff, how tumultuous could next year be knowing that this happened?
Brother.
Michael, your first entity, I will say tonight, in the Wisey Translator, it goes from bad to worse, and yet somehow still got worse. Your first name tonight are the Dallas Mavericks.
I didn't know Rachel Phelps was an actual person. Did you hear this? Did you hear this?
With what happened last night?
No. Mark Cuban sold the team to a female owner, the real estate woman. She wanted to open a casino to go next to the arena. Texas told her no. She said, then I'll move the team. And look what the first move was. Bye, Luca. She's going to get – she wants to move the team to Vegas.
First of all, the league would never allow that to be able to go from – even though Vegas is coming on, you're never going to take the third largest market, TV market that's not, again, right behind LA and New York, and throw them in Vegas, who's in the 20s.
Is it because Chow Chow will have to eat actual dog food? Dude, the parallels are scary. So, James, your second and final name in the 69th Translator. Is new Pittsburgh Steeler DK Metcalf.
Fastest guy in the NFL? Prove it when you're actually playing on frozen grass that used to be turf, by mid-October. At least in Seattle, it was just wet. Now you're actually wet and sloppy. Yeah, somebody's numbers are coming way down next year.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Geno was a career retread who turned himself into a starter. Pittsburgh still doesn't have an answer under center. I don't care if it's Justin Fields or not.
No, I agree. Until he proves himself, I'm with you 100%. I think he's their better option. Sir.
Mike, your your second and final name, the fourth overall in the translator tonight. We talked about him off air and earlier this week, and I'd like to get your thoughts and your honest thoughts about the entire body of work. That would be brand new WWE Hall of Famer, the total package, Lex Luger.
Long overdue. You're talking about a guy who was a main eventer at both companies. One of my favorite matches of all time is when the Outsiders and Hogan faced him, Sting, and Macho Man. Was it Bash at the Beach?
Bash at the Beach 95. And before you actually continue, the WWE just started a WCW Vault channel as one of the subsections on their own YouTube page. And you can go back and watch all kinds of old WCW stuff that's been remastered and now in 4K on their YouTube channel if you don't have the WWE network. They put up all kinds of classic matches and full pay-per-views.
Really?
Yes. I actually watched that match on Friday, and then I followed it immediately up by watching Sting and Hogan at Starrcade 97.
So let me finish my thought, and then I'll tell you the match I'd want to watch. I don't remember what year it was. It was 98 or 99, but long overdue. To see the work he's done with DDP has been amazing. At the end of the day, probably going to be best known for what happened outside of the ring, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched on that before I did.
Yeah, he's not Benoit, obviously, because that was horrific. But he's admitted to his side of it. But again, going back to what I said first, definitely overdue. I mean, this guy helped carry WCW for many years, and really was misused in WWE.